Let the poor man say I am rich in him. Let the lost men.
Johnston Chapel offers a wide range of programs for its membership with a contemporary and a traditional service on Sunday mornings, Sunday school for all ages, Sunday evening worship, and also children and youth activities. On Wednesday we have a Bible study for the adults and more children and youth programming. We also have active United Methodist men and United Methodist women's programs. Many special events happen throughout the year, and it doesn't take much for us to get together to eat. Usually we can find an excuse about 3 times a month. But what makes Johnston Chapel unique is not what happens inside the building, but how what happens inside the building moves to the outside. As can be witnessed by our mission board, in our fellowship hall, the web of Johnston Chapel reaches to almost all parts of the world in some way or other. Last year, 23% of our expenditures went to things outside our church. And this year, with the building of a church in Brazil, it'll probably be closer to 1/3. Because we believe in the connectional system and the way it reaches places we cannot go, we pay 100% of our apportionments every year, and usually by the end of October. We put $8,000 in our budget to spend on the discretion of the mission chairperson to help people in need in our community. Every Sunday, our children take up a bucket offering. At the same time, our ushers take up the main offering. They ask for the pocket change of those presents, and all this money goes to mission causes outside the church, usually for children-related things. They are now working on their 10th $1,000 donation in the last 3 years. In many other ways, we reach out financially. We not only give money to needs, we also give things. The first Sunday of each month, we bring our canned goods and donations to help with the local food closet. Food is taken to the sick and shut-ins of the community weekly and after most potlucks. We sponsor Angel Tree Kids and Christmas Child shoe boxes, over 270 last year, along with collecting school supplies for needy students. We also sponsor Compassion Children. We also get our hands dirty with missions and outreach. Our children start at age 3 doing monthly hands-on mission and outreach projects, such as helping at the local animal shelter, feeding the hungry at a soup kitchen, or getting squares signed to the local food market so that blankets can be made for wounded soldiers. Our youth go on yearly mission trips with up to 30 going. Our adults have worked on the Gulf Coast, and next week we're sending 20 to Brazil to build a church, our first international mission trip. This trip is unique in that no person had to pay more than $100 out of their own pocket. We fundraised the other $62,500 in 14 months with 42 fundraising projects, 60% of which came from outside the church membership. This means that any adult who wanted to go on this trip could, no matter what their economic status. Our men help with the local building needs such as ramps and roofs. We also provide a meal for 80 kids each month throughout the school year for the Southwest Mississippi Community College Wesley Foundation. And there are many other ways our people are active in the community. One of the things that we do for the community is to help them prepare for Christmas is our live nativity scenes that stretch along a mile of country road. 12 different scenes about the events surrounding the birth of Jesus with about 100 costume actors and dozens of live animals. Over 1,000 vehicles a year go through in the 3-night event. Well, as you can see, we are very active outside the walls of the church and touching the lives of those around us. This is probably one of the reasons our church continues to grow in attendance and membership each year. We call it being the church. Our church purpose is meeting needs and making disciples as the hands and feet of Christ.